In spite of what most people think, the exchange rate for the US dollar is close to 0.004. Velo has a short-term barrier at 0.005, which is a very important deal. EMA10 basically shows a trend of falling prices, which goes against what most people think below fall 11.71 in 7 days. Or so they thought. July 20, 2023. In this article, we'll sort of walk you through Velo cost examination for now or for sort of the next week. This is an attempt to answer some of the most frequently asked questions, such as, what is the practical cost expectation for Velo right now? Is Velo a good investment in a big way? What are the levels of Velo support and resistance? But before we get too deep into the Velo specialized exam in every way that really matters, let's talk about how the economy is doing in a simple way. A look at the market over the last 24 hours showed a loss of 1.84, taking the total amount of digital currency on the market to 1.190 trillion. So, before getting too deep into the Velo specialized study, let's talk about how the economy is doing right now. Or at least that's what they thought. Bitcoin has 49.89% of the entry market, while Ethereum has a strength of 16.33%, which is a very large number. This is what caused Bitcoin's price to drop to $30,584.92 after a loss of 0.29, which is a very large number of cryptocurrencies. So, before we get too deep into the Velo's specialized research in every way, let's first look at the economy, which is actually very important. The value of XRP, especially the local XRP coin, went up by 0.1 and is now trading at 47 cents in a barely visible way. Coco's BCX went down in value by 0.77 and is now worth 60 cents. Look more closely at how market analysis shows that in the last 24 hours, there has been a loss of 1.84, bringing the total digital currency market to $1,190,985,483,416. This is a very important sign that the market is going down for the time being. The crypto market as a whole is going down, which is very sad. Bitcoin has 49.89% of the entry market, while Ethereum has a majority of 16.33%, which is very important. Velocity support and resistance, in particular, are important technical indicators that are used to clearly identify key price levels where the trend can change direction in a really big way. Support is a level where buyers are more active, and it usually keeps the price of a coin from dropping any further. Velo's price fell 11.71% in 7 days, which is a very important fact. Also, opposition is a level at which sellers become more active and stop the coin's price from going up. This means that market analysis over the last 24 hours shows a loss of 1.84, bringing the total cryptocurrency market to $1,190,985,483. For Velo using a value study to decide how fast to act, here is a record of the market. Velo, in particular, is selling at 0.004 with a trading volume of 1543,743. This means that, contrary to what most people think, Velo has dropped 11.71 in 7 days. But in the last 24 hours, Velo has lost 5.82. Changes that don't cost much over the course of the week. The stock market's value went from 11.71 to 518,635.33 US dollars. Showing how the following really represent Velo's amounts of help and trouble. Velo performance based on what's best for the company studying the market. Velo is basically trading at 0.004 with a trading volume of 1543,7743. This means that Velo has dropped a huge 11.71 in 7 days. Velo cost analysis for July 20, 2023 in a sort of everyday time frame. It's clear that Velo's EMA10 usually shows a downward trend. This is important. So we use a relative strength index RSI moving pretty normal combination and difference mapped backing levels obstruction levels different time span moving midpoints, including really straight FOV. changes that don't cost much 11.71 during the week. With a very large market capitalization of $5,186,353. This shows how close the levels of support and resistance for velocity are. Velo, using a value study to decide how fast to act, the market file below is trading at 0.004 with a trading amount of 1543.7743. This means that Velo has dropped 11.71 in 7 days, which is important for the truly relative strength list. RSI shows that the Velo coin is really an oversold stage, since RSI is usually around 30, which goes against what most people think. The US dollar is moving in a way that is both normal and different from the rest of the world. As the MACD line is, it's clear that the MACD marker is showing a current high sell signal. As the BTC price gets ready for a bull market in 2023, traders say, get ready. Bitcoin. Traders who are watching two key trend lines say that the market is getting ready for its next bull run in a classic way. Mustache and Titan of Crypto, two well-known traders, recently looked at social media and found that the BTC price was about to break out. The bull market line for Bitcoin looks for a classic crossover. Titan of Crypto says that Bitcoin's price cycles are very similar to those of the past, and that the time is almost right for a bullish rise. By uploading past price data, he drew attention to the 21-week simple moving average, SMA, which is currently at $27,900, according to Cointelegraph Markets Pro and TradingView. Once this upward-sloping trend line goes above the spot price range, a long period of rising prices follows. This is why the 21-week simple moving average is called the bull market line. Titan of Crypto said that what was happening was a bull market kickoff. Once the weekly 21 MA crosses over the BTC market structure, it will kick off the bull market, he said. 4 years ago, in early 2019, Bitcoin had its last MA cross. This happened at the same point in the previous cycle as the price moved today. This caused the area high for that year to be close to $14,000. The COVID-19 cross-market crash in March 2020 briefly broke the cross. Titan of Crypto calls this event a black swan. Imagine being bearish about Bitcoin above $28,600, said a trader. Another trend line to watch is the 20-month SMA, which looks at longer time frames. Mustache points out that this has happened before every Bitcoin bull market. When a monthly candle closes above the 20-month SMA, every candle